All right, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are heading down to Ducati of Santa Barbara to meet up with the painter so that we can go over the paint design, the final paint design for the S1000RR, and then we have to actually take the bike all the way back apart, give them all to the painter, and he's gonna paint it, and then we can install it for real this time. So I'm really excited for this one. I hope you guys are too. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Also, we're gonna be swinging by Hector, Santa Barbara Tint Design, and we're gonna be finalizing the wrap and ordering the wrap colors. Yep. So we're gonna head down there first. I'll take you guys along for the ride. Teens, you wanna start this bad boy up? I sure do. Give him a little cold start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so check it out guys. We finally hit our 500 miles of break-in. Actually, it's down there in the lower left corner. What does that say now?
641.
641. So we have full power now. You can see the red line is now 6,500, which is awesome. And I was able to try out launch control, and it's fucking amazing, dude. We will do it more. I was gonna do it for you guys, but it's raining right now, which never happens in Southern California, but for some reason it is now. And teens, you gotta be really careful because these are summer tires, so don't slide into any cars.
You don't need to tell me how to drive, babe.
Oh, shit. So, as I mentioned, we're heading down to SB Tint Designs. Hector is the owner down there. He's the one that just tinted our windows. He also did the wrap on our Z06 Corvette. We're gonna be picking the final colors, which I believe we're gonna be doing, what are we doing? Satin black and a satin smoldering red.
We were gonna do the metallic.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing glossy red. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's what we came up with. I'm not even sure if I showed you guys a picture. I'll throw a picture up on the screen right here of the wrap. Actually, a buddy of mine, Grigorescu, if I pronounced that right, from Romania. He helped me, well, he helped design the wrap. It's based on that C8R. If you guys have seen that, I'll put a picture of that up on the screen as well. We just want to do something different and something that will stand out. We wanted to match our red interior. Like, you can see how nice black with red looks. It looks super nice. And then I think we're also going to wrap this red, a satin red to match, because it actually reflects off the windows and like basically like blinds us when we're driving down the street. A slight oversight from GM, but anyway, so we're gonna go down there and chat with Hector, and then we'll go over to Ducati, meet with the painter and all that. So it's gonna be a fun-filled episode. I like to put more vlog style stuff in the videos to make it a little more entertaining for you guys than just stuck. The car was filming us, filming ourselves. Yeah, this car gets a lot of attention. It's pretty awesome. Some bad attention though. If you haven't seen Christina's videos, make sure you pop over to her channel and watch it, because it's pretty entertaining. But yeah, we'll check in with you when we get down to Hector's. All right, so we just chatted with Hector. He got all the measurements he needs for the design I showed you guys, but it's basically gonna be satin black with a satin smoldering red, and we're gonna do race stripes back here. See, Hector? We're gonna do race stripes across the whole top of the hood, or a whole top of the car, and then some red accents around on this piece here, and then we're also gonna do red accents on the mirror, and I think it's gonna be really nice. Oh, teens, did you want to ask him about the red across there? Or he already knows, right? We're gonna use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do red here to match it.
Yeah, the satin smoldering red's gonna come across on the inside.
Show them the
Look at that startup, so sick. Yeah, I put it up on the screen for him. There you go.
There won't be red around the wheels, and the wing isn't that big.
Yeah,
but that's the general idea.
It's gonna look so good.
It's gonna look beautiful.
Super unique. And then everyone says, oh, leave the paint the way that it is. Well, this will protect the paint, you know? So since this is gonna end up being a pretty rare first year production car, we have the white paint on it. It'll be underneath the wrap, and it'll be protected. So, okay, let's go to Ducati. Okay, so before we go into Ducati, I wanted to show you guys the paint scheme if you haven't seen it. This is the idea behind it. That was the painter right there. I wanted him to see it all together, but we're just going to do little accent pieces there on the rear subframe, and then up in the front, and then on the belly panel. And then we want to do that S1000RR in black. So it's still going to be a lot of carbon showing, but just with those blue accents. And then this is really where I need to decide what to do here on the other side, because this area, the designer painted the frame blue, but we're obviously not going to be able to paint that part of it. So I got to figure out how to offset that gill that's on this side. It doesn't exist on this side. So I got to figure out with the painter how we want to do that. if there's anything we can even do about that or not. Also, I do want to shout out the designer. So Dan from Romania, he's the one that worked with me on this. I'll put his Instagram up on the page here. He's the one that also designed our custom C8 wrap as well. So shout out to him. He's awesome. If you guys need any sort of design work done, hit him up and tell him I sent you, because he's a really cool guy. All right, just put the beauty up on the lift. God, it looks good. We're gonna wait for the painter to come over because I want to get his opinion on some last kind of thoughts. But geez, the videos, guys, and the photos of this thing just really don't do it justice, because when you see this in real life, the carbon in this tank, oh my God, next to the, it's stunning. Like, I almost don't want to paint it, but it'll look just as good with the paint too. Okay, so you guys know Alex. He's done all the paint for a lot of our builds. We were just going over the final thoughts right now. So we're gonna be painting this part in here. This is gonna be all blue in here. We're gonna do blue on this, and he said he's gonna leave some stripes here so they look like they're like hanging separate blue. We're gonna do some blue touches down here on the carbon belly panel, and then he's gonna do tubing in through here, the blue through there. And actually, I think we're gonna do the S1000RR right here in blue as well. It was black on the photo, but I think blue will just really set it off. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this apart right now. This will be the last time you guys see this thing in its full carbon form with no paint. So we're gonna start tearing it apart, giving it to Alex, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the last thing that we're doing is we're choosing the color of blue. Alex just so happened to have this blue, which was really the only one that was close, and it's almost identical. So I think that's the blue we're gonna go with. In a perfect world, honestly, I would have probably had him paint the wheels too, and I would have probably gone with a little bit of a darker blue, but I still think that's gonna look really, really nice. So that's the shade of blue we're gonna go with. Does this have a color, Alex? Do you know? Does this have a name?
Yeah, it's in the back.
Grabber blue. Whoops.
Yeah.
Is it gonna focus on it? Nope, I guess not. There it is. Oh, it's a Ford. It's a Ford color. That's amazing. Yeah, it is. Grabber blue, because they have Grabber lime too for Fords. Yeah, the GT 500. So there you go, guys. We're putting a Ford color on a BMW. Hey guys, Preston just mentioned, he said BMW has a color. Laguna blue?
Yeah.
It's almost identical to the Ford blue.
Yeah.
So there you go. It has BMW heritage, so don't, I know everyone in the comment section is gonna blow us up for that, but yeah, you know what? Once it's on there, nobody's gonna know. All right, it's like deja vu in here, guys. Taking the, oh yeah, this whole, are you taking the whole piece off together?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, okay, so then, Alex, can you give him a hand real quick? Or actually, maybe you can do it, I'll hold the bottom. So we gotta take this whole thing off together like a giant rowboat, like a carbon rowboat. God, I forgot where actually, I'm gonna give him a hand. 1 second. Look at that. Look at how that piece comes together. So when people talk about why I don't paint carbon, because to test fit carbon and take it apart and put it back together a bunch of times, you're just playing with fire because it's so easy to break. And if you break it, you're kind of screwed. So luckily Rory took his time. We got it off together. We got to give both of these pieces to Alex. All right, so taking the tank back off again. There she goes. And now we can get to the subframe and finally take this bad boy off, and then we'll have to take this off too. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen in this episode. Alex might have to run, but we'll see. All right, taking the rear subframe off, hopefully for the last time. And we're gonna hand that, and it stayed in one piece. Woohoo!
What's those clips just free?
Yeah, it was the clips right here.
I shit myself.
And look, you even got bolts in here. I love it.
That's really weird.
This is where, yeah, that's where they came. They came in here. And now we can move this to maybe get to that stupid thing. Let's see. All right, so Alex has taken all of the carbon pieces. So the next time we see Alex and the carbon pieces, they will be painted. No pressure, brother. No pressure. No pressure. All right, so here's the current state of the motorcycle. Torn back apart yet again for paint. And then I think we're gonna save this for the next episode. It actually looks a little bit more intense than we thought it would be. So that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll pull that shock off. We'll show you how that works. And then we'll probably do radiator guards, fill up the coolant, and start putting stuff back together. For now, this will be for good. So this time we'll actually put everything on. We still have to test the gas tank to make sure it holds gas and vents properly and stuff like that. So a lot of cool things that we'll be able to show you guys in this process, and I know you've been enjoying the more like kind of how-to stuff, so that will be coming. We'll try to really focus on, you know, teaching you guys a little bit of stuff that Rory knows and letting him show some of his expertise here at Ducati Santa Barbara. So that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out. If you want to be entered to win this bike and help support these projects, check out the Patreon page. It's always the first link in the description below. And I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are. I'll see you guys in the next video.